What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Yes, it has definitely felt like forever. I hope everybody had a great holiday season. Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. I hope it was good. Anywho, tonight we got a great show. We got Top Shelf Whiskey, Dustin. Top Shelf Whiskey is a YouTube channel. If you haven't, go check them out. There's some really good stuff on there. They are reviewing some of the best whiskeys you can get your hands on or you can't get your hands on. But you'll hear what they have to say about them anyways. And the guy most likely to give you a top shelf, Martin.
What's up?
What's up, my people?
What's up? And I will. I promise I'll give a top shelf.
I know you will.
You're like a double decker.
Double deck. I'll worm it in.
Kind of like a double decker. Yep. Or an upper decker.
I'll worm the shit in. What is up, everybody?
Woo.
I'm trying to connect my chat so I can chat.
Chat. You got chat.
Chat. There it is.
I thought the backstage was dirty enough, and now we are just talking about fecal matter.
I'm all about the backstage.
There's generally I'd say in at least 65% of the shows there is some kind of poop topic.
Oh, I would be disappointed if there wasn't.
Yeah.
Poop joke's the only joke that starts the day you learn how to speak and never ends.
All right. Well, did you guys have a good Christmas, good holiday, New Year's, all that?
Can't complain.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Did you do anything fun and exciting?
No, celebrated Kwanzaa for a little bit, and then basically just kind of took it from there. Yeah, it was fun. It was a different year.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, you guys got your samples in a glass. You guys know how this works. For those of you tuning in that don't know how this works, if you're new here, I have given them hand-delivered 3 samples. They are all whiskey. They are going to go through each sample. They're going to tell me what they think it is as far as generic category, generic ABV or proof, generic casking. They're going to get a little bit more specific on the same 3 categories, specific category, specific ABV proof, and specific casking. Then for some bonus points, they can tell me what distillery and bottle they think it might be. There is 10 points possible per sample, 30 points for the whole show. And the person at the end with the most points is moving on to round 3. So with that all said, what are you guys getting out of this one?
Oh, lots, man. Honestly,
Whiskey.
It's giving me a lot.
I'm giving you lots.
It's giving a lot. I think it's giving me I almost said upper decker.
I'm not giving any of that here.
There was no mystery there about what I was just about to say. No, actually, I'm getting a lot of toasted marshmallow on this one, which leads me to a certain thing. If I may.
You may.
Thank you.
I definitely do get a lot of vanilla here. I can see where he's getting that. Yeah. There is a nice little bit of oak, but it's not over the top by any stretch.
Have either of you tasted it yet, or are you just on the nose?
Just nosing it.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, you guys are going through a little bit of that one. I'm going to go through a little bit of roll call. We got Whiskey Addict Mike. He's here, of course, as usual. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the dedication. We got the Whiskey Deke is here, saying we're back. Yes, we are. We are back. Smoke by Ash Joe is here, hoping everybody had a great holiday season. Thanks, Joe. You as well. Spicy Strawberry. Jason Coates is here. Valerie is here. Hi, Val. How you doing, hon?
I'll show you what up, Val.
Donut Fisher is here. Patrick, how you doing? Appreciate you. Off Topic Whiskey. For those of you that don't know, Off Topic Whiskey, formerly the Whiskey Shaman, a.k.a. Randall. He is rebranding himself. Great video sending off the Whiskey Shaman and introducing Off Topic Whiskey. So please go give that check out. Yeah. Who else we got? Corey is here. Titty Corey. He wormed his way in here.
He did.
Adrian Shine is here. How you doing, hon? Patty is here. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Adrian.
Adriana.
Caesar is here. What's up, my buddy? Thank you, sir. Travis is here. Travis Ward, how you doing, buddy? He's calling it now. Dustin is going to win. Wow, that's.
I was gonna say don't shout out Travis.
I'm not feeling very confident on this.
Yeah, right now no. We're both gonna lose.
Wow,
Dude,
Russell is here.
Gutman's #1 is.
And Single Malt Frontier is here. I'm assuming that is Doug. Could be Doug or Phil, but I'm going to go with it's Doug.
I could literally call this a bourbon, a rye, or an American single malt.
I know. It's like everything just fucking disappears when you do it without like the bottle in front of you. It's the most insane. That's why I love this. But like,
yeah. Well, I mean the bottle. I mean even without the bottle, as long as I have an idea of like a zone, I'm usually really good. But when you just go in with like Germ's collection is so eclectic and so just different than anything.
Yeah, that's it. And it could be anything. I think that's the problem. Like if I knew, like if it was my collection and someone just blind took 3 things off my shelf, I'd be like, well, it's probably some of these. But like, it's probably got like some wizard shit that we don't even know.
Yeah, well, and I mean the big trick too is the finishing they do.
Yeah,
this finishing can give you similar notes. Like some ryes are super fruity for me, and so a finishing can give me the same notes as that. Whereas when you finish a rye, sometimes that brings it back into tasting more bourbon-like to me.
Yeah. What did you go to first? Like within your journey, was it rye or single malt Scotch?
For me, it was bourbon.
It was bourbon first.
Yeah, my first whiskey was in 8th grade. It was a Pappy 20.
Somebody's like, what?
my dad was so excited about it, I figured I should try it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Donut Fisher, that is a very good question. They do have a list of everything that is possible to be in those bottles. So,
yeah. But it's like 200 plus.
Yeah. This is fucking pissing me off, Dram. Like, the fuck is this thing?
I'm willing to bet I haven't had this before.
Donald Rance is here. Thank you, Donald. Appreciate you, buddy.
There's like that thing right now where everybody says don't fucking second guess yourself, and I'm not going to.
I think you're gonna.
I'm going to. I actually am right now.
Yeah. Everybody says I'm gonna second guess myself, and then they second guess themselves.
And then I scratch shit out.
Peter White, that's a new name. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, cheers, Peter.
Just soothe myself. Nothing soothes me.
And I'm going to highlight this one. 3 Guys, 1 Grain. Everybody. 3 Guys, 1 Grain. Brand new podcast-ish. Brand new-ish now. It's not brand new anymore. But it is myself, Doug from Single Malt Frontier, and Randall of Off Topic Whisky. ASM dedicated podcast, kind of from the consumer side of things. Not from the informational distillers, brand reps kind of thing side of things. We're going over all the stuff you do need to know about ASM, that you want to know about ASM, and the stuff that you should stay away from with ASM.
Yeah.
We have the American Single Malt Whiskey Advent coming up starting tomorrow. It runs January 8th through January 19th. The reason we do this time of year, this is the 12 days ahead of when ASM became an actual category a year ago. So we're going to run this Advent. We have 12 blind samples. We have no idea what they are. They were sent to us by a 4th party. I'd say 3rd party, but there was already 3 of us here, so it's got to be a 4th party. We don't know what they are. We're going to go through them. We're doing a series of shorts leading up to the 19th, which when we will go live, we will reveal all 12 bottles and drink the 12th day right there live. So be sure to check that out. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel for 3 Guys, 1 Grain, please go ahead and do that. Follow us on the Instagrams. And yeah. hopefully we'll see you there, and hopefully it'll be a little entertaining for you.
I don't know, Dustin. I think we want to just bail or something.
Um,
Like, we don't have to do this. We don't want to. Like, no, this is crazy though.
It is all queued up. I don't know who is this. It's got to be Doug or Randall, and I don't.
No idea what
Doug
this
was in
is.
here to single malt.
Not you.
It's not me.
This
Gotta be
whiskey
Randall.
tastes nothing like it smells, too, by the way.
It just changed on me.
Like,
No, it's not that.
what kind of weird?
I know. What kind of sorcery is this? You know what I mean?
This is got throwing you guys for a loop or what?
This one's really throwing me for a loop because it started one way and now it like I had everything set and now I went to taste it again. I'm like, shit.
No, it's completely throwing me off because it's different, man. I don't know how else to put it than that. It's different. Like we're gonna.
I think it's sitting too close to a line for me. Like it's, I can't
Could
say.
go either. It could go either direction. It's on a fence.
I can't tell
On
if
a
it's
fence.
like I can't tell if like there's a finish that's doing something or if it's something else that's doing it. Like, and I can't tell if it's like a young version of this or an older version of that. It's like
It's like it wants to worm its way out of there.
We're getting them in, dude.
Nope.
it's wiggling, man. It's wiggling. But I'm trying to get a strong finish here, and I don't think we're gonna get there.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Not
As
when you're warming it
usual,
in.
I'm going to get asked in the chat, what is everybody drinking? These guys on the screen here are going to tell me what they think they're drinking,
We don't know.
and then I'll tell them what they were drinking later on. But what is everybody in the chat sipping on? And as usual, I drink something for my guests that reminds me or is associated with them somehow. So both of these gentlemen love really excellent whiskey. So Springbank 12, cast strength. I know Dustin's going to ask. So it is 06, 05, 24, Dustin.
Okay, it's an older one. Nice.
It is delicious.
It is very good. That's the one I tried when you brought it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is very good. And that's the thing. Like I've had a few that were still good, but I didn't love. But that one was fucking killer. That one was killer.
This was really good.
That's like literally the only time I've ever been like, to a Springbank.
Some of the 15s give me that, like,
Yeah.
too much sherry sometimes.
Yeah. About
I'm not a
2019,
huge
2020.
sherry fan.
There's a lot of them.
15 is very polarizing, and it's a different. It's its own little thing.
Did you ever have it like when it was the older label?
Yeah. I've got one. I've got a couple open.
Those were flawless to me. But then for some reason, when the new label, new stock started coming, I didn't.
So the early new stock was really bad at times. In fact, there was one I think I wanted to call it something along the lines of like dog vomit barbecue sauce or something. Baby diapers was one of my references.
Yeah.
But recently, the last couple years, they've gotten really good.
Have they? I haven't. I mean, well, that's not true. I got one in 21. I got a couple in 21, but they were the same batch. But
21 or 22 is when they got really dark. I mean, they were.
yeah, shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't have it.
Yeah,
Corey, you don't miss a trick, do you, Corey?
No, he doesn't. I saw that.
Yeah, Jason's strawberry jam and toothpaste. That's also They had a stretch there. They were not good.
I don't have shit left. This was
That sounds excellent, Donald.
fucking thing. No, it's right there.
Peter White is sipping on a Edgedower 12 cast strength.
It's a January
excellent.
21.
Excellent.
All right.
Campbelltown Lock for Whiskey Addict. That is a great bottle for the price, especially. Spicy strawberries on a Glenmorangie Tale of Spice.
Of course she is.
Fitting.
Fitting. Okay. That made the difference for me. Okay. I'm pretty confident. No, I'm not, but I'm okay. The finish is where you got to find it.
Weird, Corey. That's weird.
This finish doesn't taste like any whiskey I've ever had.
I don't know that I've had it, but I know that I think I may have had something adjacent.
10-year-old water? That's excellent.
That's the good shit.
This is good shit.
Patty's just been put a water bottle in the closet for 10 years and just took it out.
All right, how we doing here, guys? We getting our guesses in?
I'm pretty locked, I think.
I'll just say stuff when you ask me.
I'll just say stuff.
That's it.
Stuff and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of forgetting a little bit of this, so I don't know if you want to go first, Martin.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm fine.
Yep.
Just so I can remember
Martin.
how the categories work. But I know what I'm going to say here, but it's
Yeah.
actually there's one thing I still don't know what I'm going to say on.
I almost switched, but I think I took another tiny little pour. I sat with it there for a second. I think I'm okay. I think.
Caesar's living on the edge with that Flint, Michigan water.
Woo.
All right, Martin.
Yes.
If you are ready, run them down for me, sir.
All right, so we're gonna start with Gen Cask, generic cask. I got used, and then whenever you're ready, let me know.
Generic category.
Yep, generic category, single malt Scotch.
Generic ABV proof.
Yeah, 58%.
Specific category.
Sticking
You
with
said
the
single malt Scotch.
Yep, I'm sticking with the same.
Okay.
Cat.
Proof. Specific proof.
This is what I fucking hate. I'm gonna bump it up 2 to 60.
60.
Yeah.
Specific casking.
Wait, what?
Specific casking. You said used and generic. So what kind of used casking?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, ex-bourbon. Just regular old. Nothing crazy.
Okay. Do you have a distillery and a bottle in mind?
Okay. I'm gonna say that it is an SMWS and it is Ben Nevis.
SMWS. Ben Nevis. Interesting. All right,
Sure,
Dustin. Same questions for you. Generic category. What generic category?
This is just newer used, basically.
Generic category. What
Oh,
category of whiskey?
I am going to say American single malt, and I was leaning between that and bourbon, to be honest with you.
Okay. Generic ABV or proof, plus or minus 2.
Let's just call it 105 proof.
105 proof. Generic casking.
I think it's
used, or
finished. So does that mean if it's finished? I guess we'll call it used then. I assume it's not a first fill.
so you can do new, you can do used, you can do new and used. So
New and used, then I will say.
Yep. Okay. So new, used. Okay. Specific category. You said ASM.
Mm-hmm.
Specific ABV proof. This one's got to be right on.
I'm going to just leave it right there, 105.
105. And specific casking. So you said new. So obviously we got a new. And what is the used portion?
I mean, can I just say white wine?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your how specific we had to get? 'Cause I'm like, I'm dying after that.
And do you have a distillery and bottle in mind?
No.
Do you want to throw something out there just so you got something there?
I literally don't even honestly looking at the list, it was hurting me, so I stopped. because I was looking at the list and I was just like, man, because I was even leaning towards rye at one point. I was just like, all right, I gotta stop looking.
Yep, that's where I was on the line, man. Like that's the line that I was trying to figure out. Is this
like
rye?
I literally went. I went through every category but Scotch. I didn't even, Scotch never even registered as a in my head.
Well, I'm pissed now because like I just tasted it. I'm like, fuck, that tastes like a rye.
Interesting. So it was rye or single malt for you,
Yeah.
and it was single malt or bourbon or possibly rye for you.
Well, it's like it could be an unfinished rye, or it's a finished bourbon with heavy white wine, or it's an American single malt. That's I'm still thinking white wine, but like it's a very bourbon-esque American single malt if it is, like in terms of like casks. You know, I'm also assuming fairly young, but the Ben Nevis, I'm like, what?
There's just a note, and it's just
Well, and also you said 60%, which I feel like I did a little bit of level setting before I started for proof, but I was telling Jeremy before we started, I am struggling with like proof on the arrival. I'm getting it on the finish, but I'm not picking up alcohol right now on the front of my tongue. So I'm just like,
and that's why, like for me specifically, that distillery through SMWS, like they'll, you know, obviously most SMWS is up there. It's very, very rarely below 60 most of the time, but like they never feel like that to me, and especially Ben Nevis never feels like that to me. So this was like where I was kind of sitting. It was that toasted marshmallow note. It was the like loads of vanilla, but at the same time, it's a very simple spirit. I mean, like their distillate is very simple, but to me, like if there was something in there that was like it was finished in, which now I'm fucking second guessing myself because he said that, but like it's one of those things where like usually I can pick that up right away if it's finished because I'm not ex bourbon to me is my space, so like it fell in there, but now I don't know. That one's crazy.
I'll say this: you saying SMWS instantly triggered some like oak notes in my brain.
Yeah,
and I still don't think it's SMWS, but the oak profile here is somewhat reminiscent of the SMWS. They have a oak profile for whatever. I don't know if it's the warehouse they use or where they source their barrels, but they all have a similar. If it's bourbon,
and I have talked about that at length. That I think the same thing.
Yeah,
he does as well. So
100%.
All right,
there's just a note there.
Yeah,
let's move on.
I don't get the coal notes though from Ben Nevis, which I would expect.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out.
yeah,
You will find out. You will.
You're totally right, and I'm completely wrong. It'll be
who knows? We're both just completely off. It's like some weird thing the germs had on. It's like
it's actually Buffalo Trace.
It's just it's Traveler.
I don't think Traveler actually counts as whiskey, does it?
I don't think it does. I think that's rat.
I think it's neutral grain mixed with whiskey, isn't it?
I've not tried it. I don't plan to.
Yeah. But all right, let's move on to sample number 2.
Oh, this is totally different.
Totally.
This is like wet oak and like a little bit almost like watermelon. I like it.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that note that you just gave.
That's very good.
That is spot on for that whiskey. Fun fact: this sample that you guys have was a bottle kill. When I poured the samples, there was a little bit left in the bottle when I poured the samples, so I poured the rest of it out and had it myself as I was finishing up samples that evening.
Oh, so you're taking it off the list then because it's no longer available and open.
It's on the list right now, and it will be taken off after the show tonight.
That makes a lot of sense too, because when bottles for me, and if it's the category I think that it is, it's just like when a bottles get that low, that aniseed just comes through like crazy. Just that black licorice, just like it starts coming through heavy for me, like on these. It is what I think it is.
I'm glad you said it's a bottle kill because it is. It's kind of feels like it's lost a little bit of its original oomph.
And see, for me, it was a better glass on that bottle kill than it ever had been.
Which wouldn't shock me either, but there's a thing on the finish that like I don't know how to describe it, but there's like a thing going on in the finish that really gives me that kind of note. Like This has been
So-
somewhere.
Donut Fisher. I feel like I can answer that question without giving too much away. That bottle has been open since about 2020, maybe 21, maybe 20, right? Like right at the end of 20, early 21, somewhere in there.
I wish you put the proofs on the list here.
Convenient.
I'm sure you do.
I'm pretty locked on that. At least.
Oh,
What's Carlitos calling collusion for?
I don't know. What's the collusion?
Collusion, Corey? I need to know about all collusion.
who's colluding?
I don't like collusion.
You do like collusion, actually. It's your favorite thing.
I like a lot of it, honestly.
Collusion and worming it in.
Ooh, both of those are my favorite, like sequential things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Worm collusion.
Worm collusion. These ones are something, dude. I'm gonna say that.
This is a good whiskey. It's
Very good. Yeah.
really. I like it.
I'm gonna hold my thought there.
He almost gave something away, I think.
I did. I almost did. I don't want to say I gave it away or would have given it away, but
Could have led us down a path.
exactly. Yes.
Well, as long as you give it away to both of us, I mean, it's not unfair at least.
Equal collusion.
Yeah, Dylan, thanks for joining. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yo, Dylan, what up?
Hey, join the rest of us.
Resolutions, dog.
My New Year's resolution was to not drink any alcohol in 2026 at all. I failed at 12 and 1 second. Midnight and 1 second.
My goal is just to get slower, fatter, weaker, and older.
You
set yourself up
you
to
are
fail.
probably going to succeed.
Ruining your year.
Dude, it's the greatest, man. Like, I can't wait to get like 60, dude. Like, beer gut. I'm gonna still wear black all the time, dude. I'm gonna yell at people.
This is when you got to start trying to get rid of the beer gut for
but I just want just the beer gut. You know what I mean? Like just the beer gut. You know, like I want to be one of those guys that wears like I remember when I was
like tight pants on and you're like a 30 waist.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like a fucking drawstring holding them on.
If anybody believed that was my actual resolution, you honestly don't know me that at all. Dustin, question for you from Travis.
Uh-oh.
Travis, just good times.
Don't let a man who looks Amish talk to you that way, dude. The fuck?
Wow.
I've met Travis in person. I mean, it's not like anybody.
I have too. I love Travis.
He might be a heavy guy, but he's a small, weak dude. Like you're not worried about him messing with you.
No.
And the Bourbon with Friends podcast is here. Howdy, guys, or howdy, guy, because the other two are sitting here. I don't think Martin's logging in from BWF, is he? No. I mean, are you collusioning over there?
Collusion, and
we're colluding together to get 0 on this thing.
Yeah, we're going to get no fucking points on this.
It'll be the first tie ever.
Yeah,
I think this is sake.
Ooh, it'd be interesting. All right. Well, you guys are finishing up your guesses on sample number 2. Here comes the big dick ad. Richard's Liquors, everybody, Wisconsin's absolute best liquor store. Dick pics are fantastic. If you were in the state, get over to Richard's Liquors, buy some shit. Tell them the Blind Sample Showdown sent you over there. You can find my store picks there. Right now, currently, there is a Driftless Glen pick in there that is really, really good. So,
Wow.
stop over by Richard's Liquors.
It's not Marshall
Is
in the
it still
chat.
good? The wormwood one in.
Oh, I have.
I gotta worm that ad in. We got a Rough Spirits in the house. What's up, my buddy? Glad you're here.
I've kept a bottle because I worm it in every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like just use it.
Do you pull the cork and worm it in on the top?
I don't even have to. I just slip it in between the cork, baby.
I wish I would have known this was going to get in there. It was going to be this way tonight. I would have titled this show "Worm It In."
I know. Oh, going forward. All right, I had to pour more because this is really throwing me off. I think this might throw me off more than the first one.
I've definitely noticed it has changed quite a bit in the glass. I've had to pour more myself because initially it was a lot more fruity, but now I'm noticing on the finish it's got a lot more.
Hold on, maple
funkiness.
There's like a maple to it.
Maybe that's an interesting note.
A weird note to me that I just got, and I normally only get that with bourbon, and I do not for the life of me think this is fucking bourbon, but like
this is bourbon. I quit.
So here's another fun fact. I have never ever been able to call a nosy note or a tasting note in whiskey strawberry. Not once. I hear it all the time. People do it all the time. I have never ever been able to call it out. I have had a good amount of this bottle. And by the way, this is Springbank 18.
Ooh.
For my friends here. I have had a good amount of that bottle, and I have never once thought strawberry. I am pulling a memory of 8th grade and the girls' strawberry lip gloss, that glossy liquid shit that they
Ooh, okay.
I remember that.
And it is strong tonight.
It's strong with it.
Yeah.
See, the only time I've ever got a strawberry note from a whiskey, so it was not it wasn't the Ardbeg bottle I have, but it was Ugadal, the Oogie. The Oogie. But I get like those fake fucking like sugary dried out like ones that you get in like cereal.
Sure.
That I get a lot, but I've never had like fresh strawberry. I've never had like what you said, like more that kind of artificial like, lip gloss.
I was gonna say Oogie is all artificial flavors.
Yeah, it is.
Like that does not seem like the way whiskey was intended to be made. It was like we're forcing in flavors with these casks, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
Freeze dried. Thank you, Spice. I should have consulted the strawberry like that to tell me about strawberries.
And we got Fast How Twos in the house. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you.
What's up, Fast? I don't know, man. I haven't even wrote anything down.
So, Jason, I see that you think Springbank plus refill sherry equals strawberry to you.
I can certainly go with that.
This is an ex-bourbon only 18. As far as I can find, info-wise, is an ex-bourbon only.
That was a good one.
It really is a good one. I mean, it's probably one of my top 3 whiskeys that's in the cabinet right now, for sure. Yes.
I'm just gonna go with it. Whatever. Throw it on the wall and see if it sticks.
The worm will climb right down that wall.
Worm will climb down it. Not the first time I've thrown poop at a wall. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry, guys. I want more of it, and I'm just gonna kill this one because this one's really fucking good. Whatever it is, I'm buying it. No, I'm not. But I like it a lot.
Oh, all right, cool.
It's very good. Like whatever it is, like I really do like this one.
Yeah, I think I'm ready whenever, Germ.
Yeah.
All right. So, Dustin, we're gonna start with you this rip.
Yep.
Generic category. What do you think it might be?
Scotchy, scotch.
Oh, what kind of scotch?
Oh, we will go single malt.
Single malt. Yeah.
Although you just terrified me that it could be Japanese now, but we'll stick with that.
Generic ABV or proof?
We're going 46.
And generic casking?
Refill.
Used. Specific category. What kind of single malt?
Like region or?
Just what country?
Oh, Scotland.
You did say that in the beginning. Okay. Your specific ABV or proof?
Sticking with 46.
Staying with the 46. And what kind of casking specifically? You said used. What was it?
We're going ex bourbon.
XB. Okay. Do you have a distillery and bottle in mind?
I unfortunately just scrolled down. I had it up here. We're gonna go with Craig Alki.
Ooh. Craig Alki.
I had three or four different ones. That was the first one I looked at, so we're gonna go with that. It's probably wrong, but hey.
Which bottle of the Craig? Because I think
that 10-year one you have that I've never heard of. I'm going with that. Of course, I'm going to find out later that's cask strength, but
right.
Okay, Martin. Questions for you, specific or generic category. Sorry.
You're all right. So I'm going to go. I can say new and used for this one, right? Yeah.
Category, not casking.
Oh, sorry, ASM.
Single malt. Generic ABV or proof.
I'm in agreement. 46.
46. And generic casking.
Yeah, the new and used. The same thing for specific if you just want to write that.
Specific category, you said ASM.
ASM. And same for, I didn't change my specific ABV either.
Okay, 46. All right, specific casking. You said new and used, so obviously new oak. What is the used portion?
Just ex bourbon. I fought with this one.
Do you have a distillery and bottle in mind?
I do. I thought, and I'm just going with it. Like now you screwed me up, Dustin. God damn it. But I'm gonna say 45th.
45th.
What is that?
And since you said ASM, I'm assuming you mean their one ASM that they make.
Yeah. And I don't even know what their casking is on that, so that's why I have no idea. I'm just going based off of how many you have. We're talking about them, rather.
That is a good guess. Is that it's an AMS just because of Germ's extensive collection.
I felt like, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know. This was another one that rode the line. It was ASM or it was Scotch, and like there was just one pulling me one way and then one pulling me the other way.
Yeah, my initial gut feeling was Scotch by like just obvious. What are you talking about? And then the more I went back to it, the oakiness on the finish definitely led me to think ASM is very possible.
I mean, I started off with this writing down that it was the that 5-year Minden Mill American single malt, but then I'm like, nah, that's not it. No fucking way. But it started off that way for me, and that's what I had down, but I scratched it out. Now it's probably going to be that one. So cool.
Of course.
All right. Well, guys, go ahead. Start in on sample number 3.
At least I know the category.
So what I was going to say earlier while you guys were going through that, Dustin, it really surprises me that you said you like that bottle.
I no longer think I like that bottle.
He's like,
when I started mixing those tannic notes and like the oaky part, I was like, no, this isn't very good. Actually, it was just going from the first to that one, like the getting back in more of my wheelhouse where it was more malty. That said, I like the arrival on that. I do like the initial flavor, but the finish is a little.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't tasted this yet. My fucking handwriting sucks, dude.
Can you read it?
No.
Can you read your own? You can't read your own handwriting?
I think I know what that just said. But like I just wrote like Gen Cask, Gen Cat, Gen ABV, but there's no way. It looks like gay CCT is like what it looks like.
CCTV?
CCTV.
Okay.
That's why I've got a computer in front of me with a keyboard.
Yeah, like I thought about doing that.
Is a printer like not a normal thing for people to have?
No, people have printers still.
Do you have a printer?
I don't have a printer, but some people have them.
I don't have one, but I constantly think it'd be nice just because of all the people wanting to like send me a label to print stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have that. If you want me to ship it, once a week I go into the office. I guess I could do it there.
Mm-hmm. Because I make this nice little form for you to have space for notes and scratch out and second guess yourself.
I know,
I'm
like
just typing into the form.
I
just
have been
copied
thinking
the
about
word
buying
and
one,
typing.
and I just use like this is like literally like a. I'm not gonna show it because it's got my work logo on it, but like I got this at a conference, and it was just like a little like manual for like the whole conference, and like I never actually used it during the conference, and I've literally every single page is all like 3 seasons of the fucking Blind Showdown so far. Like that's everything that in here.
No, Jeff, that sadly is gone with the wind.
Look at Ryan put, dude. You're not wrong, dude. It sounds like fucking Slither or Sliver or whatever the fuck that movie was called.
I mean, yeah, I could see that happening.
Spicy knows what printers are.
Somebody said, yeah. I think that was a little payback, Spicy. I think that's what the Spicy not knowing what a printer is comment was all about. Maybe just a touch of payback.
Adrian just recently bought a printer.
She did. She just said that too.
Yeah.
Why did you buy a printer, Adrian?
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one because it started one way and now I'm like second guessing again. We're like, we don't have to obviously say what it was, but like, how confident on first nose were you on what it was?
I mean, the type I wasn't super confident, but I mean, like, I had pretty confident note. I mean, on terms of like casking and stuff like that right away, but I just don't have enough experience with the American single malts to feel confident.
Yeah,
with that category, like, I might have 2 American single malts in my collection.
Sorry, I thought that was Patty that said that, Spicy. My bad.
And I've had maybe 20 or so over the years. It's not a well, no, I've had more than that because I've had quite a few samples from a few people, but it's not an area that I've explored in depth. And there's a lot more overlap when you're blind with this, and like,
yeah,
maybe it's a young, ASMWS or something.
You guys, you were Martin. You were saying earlier, like it's very, very different when, like, if somebody were to pull you a bottle out of your collection and pour it to you blind and say, you have in your head, you have an idea of what it could or couldn't.
Of course, yeah.
When you have somebody send you a sample with no info, and you have no idea,
yeah,
really, really makes it totally different.
But it's the greatest. I mean, like, this is what humbles people. You know, people who act like they're like, you know, fucking experts at fucking nosing whiskey and shit like that, and then all of a sudden you put them in this situation, it's just like, no, it's just like this takes everything away.
Yeah,
It's fucking awesome.
Levels the playing field really fast,
real quick.
Well, and the challenge,
obviously, there's the you know, the aspect of I've been doing this for many years versus I've been doing this for a few months. There's that difference, yeah. But anybody that's been around whiskey for a little while, the playing field is fairly level at that point in time.
Yeah, I mean, the other big thing that you've done to us is it's not like you're pulling out core range offerings. Like, I think, you know, if I put a little bit of time in, like if you bring me very basic core range offerings and we take out the American single malt category, I don't know very well. I'm not even sure there's a lot of American single malts that qualify as core range yet. Some do, obviously.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. So like, you know, and if I sent, you know, everybody, you know, and I'm just going to use these for examples, but Glenlivet 12, Glenfiddich 12, Glenmorangie 10, you know, and those were the types of samples I was sending. It would be easier for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the other big thing that's tough is just when you do 3 whiskeys like this, just the proof and the biting, like your mouth just kind of, okay.
Yeah. What a weird noise I just made.
Yeah, exactly, Randall. I mean, you won last year and got knocked out in the first round this year. Just it's a pretty level playing field when you're talking about people that have been around, you know, for a decent amount of time.
It happened to Marshall too.
Yeah. And Marshall's very good at this.
He's very good at this. Marshall's very good at a lot of things. You know?
Oh boy,
is he still here?
I haven't seen him say anything in a while.
Really, Brian saying American single malt.
This is. I don't know how to feel about this, Brian. I'm not happy about it.
I don't know why. Like, it's like I know what he says in his name, like Brian with an I, no T. I get that, but it looks. I thought it's an Antifa. Like,
he's Brian with an I.
No, not an A. Note.
Note. Brian
like
Note.
Really doesn't like Taylor Swift, dude.
Note.
Well, I mean, liking Taylor Swift should be a crime.
Yeah.
I think it actually is in most countries.
I mean, I would never wish harm on anybody. But, you know, if somebody is going to drop a bomb on like some large event, I mean, could it be a Taylor Swift concert?
Just not in Vegas. Do it there. Yeah, I mean that'd be okay. But like my sister might die if that happens because she's like a fucking Swiftie.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, any concert my sisters are at, I'm cool with that being blown up. But
Wow. It's Note. It's French.
Note. Oh, this is just destroying me, dude.
This is not something that should be talked about, Doug. Ever. Just ever. You shouldn't talk about this.
No, why is he wanting that? What's wrong with you, Doug?
Yeah, there's something wrong there.
Something wrong there.
This one's getting me in a lot of trouble. I can already tell that I either win or lose on this one.
Yeah. I don't know what this one.
I feel like I sent 3 good samples on this one. This was
100%.
This was good samples.
I think out of the 3 times I've done, well, you know, whatever, how many times I've done this, but like out of the 3 seasons and the times I've done this, this is the most confusing.
Okay. Perfect.
But also the 3 best, I think, well, no, there were some really good samples, I think, in the first and second and this one, but like, I think these are my favorite sequential ones.
Okay.
I also haven't drank in like 2.5 weeks, so this might just be me liking whiskey.
I haven't had a drink in a while either since New Year's Eve actually, but I definitely would was going to enjoy a few tonight.
I'm down to enjoy it.
It's been more than an hour for me, so it's rough. I'm kidding, but
I kid.
a kid.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we're starting with you. So you let me know when you're ready. Dustin, you let me know when you're ready.
Well, let me run out the clock then.
Every time, Jerem. Finish on every one of these that's throwing me off.
No, I will not hear you out, Travis. This is a travesty in the making. This should not be even suggested. This is horrible.
I like the age part there.
I mean the age is fine, but get rid of the just stop, Malort.
Yeah.
Have your Dustin have your Taylor Swift concert at the Malort
Distillery.
It's not a distillery. It's got to be a sewage plant.
There's also got to be another thing that we can also move on to, because I think the Malort, I think we've expended.
I'm pretty sure it's expended. Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think
it's run its course. It's done its thing.
It's done its
thing. People that like it are gonna like it.
Can we move on to like Cavassier or something like that? Just like,
do we think there's any wormwood within the Malort?
It wormed in there.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, that was a good one, dude. I think I'm ready.
I want to hear how different we are. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be crazy.
Spice, never tell Travis your birthday.
No.
Or your address.
No.
You will get things in the mail that you don't want.
Yeah, or your star sign. Who knows what it'll do with that?
If you're getting a star from Travis, it's not your sign. It might look like a starfish, though.
Chocolate one.
Absolutely.
Vanilla chocolate, even. Or whatever that is, white chocolate.
Vanilla chocolate. Vanilla chocolate. White chocolate, vanilla chocolate. Same thing, right?
Fucking same thing.
Same.
Nestle.
All right. How we doing here, guys? We got our guesses in?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just get it over with. Let's old
Ready?
yellow
Are
this
you
bitch.
sure?
Not really.
Okay, well, take it. Hey, be sure. I want you to be confident in your guesses.
Sure, unsure.
Yeah. He wants me to be confident, does he?
Say it loud, proud.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
All right. We are going to start with you. Generic category. What kind of whiskey do you think this is?
Because this is the one. You know what I mean? Like, this is the one that decides the rest of them. So I'm going to put it out there. I did have something before this, but I changed my answer. Rye.
You think it's a rye? And what generic ABV or proof do you think it is?
56.
And what kind of casking do you think it was?
New.
Specific category.
We're going to stick with it.
And specific ABV or proof.
I wanted to spice it up. You know what I mean? So okay. I went up 0.8, so 56.8.
56.8. I like it.
Wait till you hear my gun numbers.
Oh, I fucking love it, dude.
All right, specific casking.
I'm staying the same.
Staying with the new.
Nothing crazy.
Do you have a distillery and a bottle in mind?
I do, and I don't I don't know why I never look at your fucking list. I probably should, but like, I don't know. I don't know that you have any bottles like this, but the strongest contender for what I thought this could be would be Woodinville. I have no idea what kind of bottle it would be. I just think it's Woodinville.
Okay.
There is no Woodinville rye on the list.
Okay. Well, okay. That's okay. Can I change my answer? No, stick with it.
I don't think that's accurate, Dustin.
In the rye category, you don't. I didn't say there's no Woodinville on here. I said in the rye category.
It's not in alphabetical order.
Ooh.
You only have a few ryes on here. It's an incredibly short list.
Of rye?
Yeah.
It should be like a 2-page. Should be 2 pages of rye.
I was gonna say that's got to be at least like 40 to 45% of his fucking collection. It's delicious.
Maybe I don't know how to read a list. Oh, you have like two different categories of groups of rye.
Yeah.
So Lost Lantern has its own grouping,
Okay.
and then the
a hot dog flavored vodka.
So okay, so Woodinville is the distillery for you, Martin.
Yeah, I'm sticking
no
with
bottle, no bottle.
I don't know what you would have. I would assume if it is, it's got to be some kind of single barrel at this point. Like yeah.
So we'll just go with the Sib.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, Dustin. Generic category. What type of whiskey do you think this is?
I'm surprised we're going to agree, but we're both on the right kick here.
I thought you were going to say bourbon.
I thought you were going to say American Single.
Did you? I started my scratched out one is bourbon. Immediately, I thought it was bourbon.
Oh, I never thought bourbon here.
That's weird, dude. I love this. This is so wild.
Bourbon never crossed my mind on this one.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Generic ABV or proof?
115 proof.
115 proof.
So basically the same thing Martin just said.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close.
I was doing math in my head.
Well, I was like, I almost wanted to change it. I was like, man, like it's like so dead on.
That's crazy. Well, we might be right then.
Yeah, I guess.
Generic casking?
New as well.
And specific category, what kind of rye?
Like finished rye?
Whatever, you tell me.
Yeah, but that's a specific category. I'm a little lost on what else to say there. But I think this is a finished rye.
You think it's a finished rye?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
American finished rye. In case you have like a freaking Iron Root or a Irish rye or something on there.
Some German rye. You know what I mean?
And specific ABV or proof?
So I will put it at 114 on the dot there for specific.
114 proof. Okay. And specific casking?
I think it's new oak and first fill sherry.
And do you have a bottle and distillery in mind?
Just put New Riff down there for some reason. I almost it can't be, but I'm just gonna say New Riff.
That's solid as fuck, dude. That's a great fucking guess. Now you're God damn.
It's not the sherry rye though that they do. That's why I'm like,
it's not, but like that's still a really good guess because that profile makes sense.
The thing is, like, it could be like the New Riff single malt, which I can't believe it would be, but it's similar enough.
It is. Okay. I get that. It's a solid. Honestly, I'll solid guess this one.
And do you have a New Riff bottle that you want to throw on there?
No, I don't. I'm just putting it out there as New Riff.
Got it.
It's not a New Riff that I can think of, but maybe it's just a weird coincidence that it's like, oh, I didn't get that.
That's one of those distilleries though that like I feel like I neglect, but every time I go back to them, like they make really good shit. Like I really enjoy their stuff, but I just don't seek them out. I don't.
I mean, they're down the street from me, so I'm a little biased just because of that.
You're in the Tucky?
I'm in Cincinnati, yeah. So I'm just.
Oh, so you're right Ohio, there. Dude. I was born in Ohio. I don't like to admit it all the time, but like I was born there.
But I am from Kentucky, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right on. I'm Indiana, so we're not that terribly far apart.
No.
Okay.
We can go get together and leave our find some Hoosiers.
The worm it in, dog. You know what I mean?
All right. So the question is, and we all have to agree on this.
Okay.
The question is double oaking a finish?
No.
I know my answer to this. And I know my answer to the show for this, but I want to know what
when we say double oaking, are we talking about like a toasted barrel double oak or just
putting it into another
another new charred oak barrel?
In this instance, well, yeah. In this instance, that's what it is. It's a toasted and charred.
I mean, technically it is. It would add a lot more oak notes to it. So, but I don't know that. nothing when I said finished did I think that. So
And my answer to this is I on the label it does not say X whiskey finished in X cask. And that's generally what I go by on the
I get that
what they approve through the TTB. So like if you had a bourbon finished in a sherry cask, it can't be called bourbon, it can't be called straight bourbon, but it has to be called a straight bourbon whiskey finished in a sherry cask.
yeah.
So that's where I take these from. So
Yeah. Already tells me I definitely did not. I did not. Well, that first one definitely had potential to be double oak. That's when you were talking about the marshmallows. That had potential.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think it's hard to even make like a decision on that because it does come down to the law, the rules, right? Like it's just like,
yeah,
take away those rules and like, yeah, of course it could be a finish because it's finished in something else for an X amount of time. Like but it's at the same time, it's the same.
I mean, to me it is. To me, it is a finish because it does add a unique flavor profile that you can identify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think personally, I think opinion wise, yes, that's 100% accurate. TTB says otherwise. If it's taken out of new oak and put back in new oak, it's not finished. It doesn't have to be called a finished whiskey.
Listen, like honestly, the point of authority spoke. Adrian says double oak is not a finish. She knows double oak.
I mean, if anybody knows double oak, Adrian.
My first rule is always that the legal rules should always be ignored because fuck all those guys.
Who cares about rules, dude? I wouldn't be where I am.
And I totally agree with you, Dustin. Except for that's how I base the rules.
That's true.
But I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with that rule.
You can go by the rules.
Cause me any headaches.
We'll break
the rules. I'm wrong on one of these.
We're
so,
wrong.
With that said, you guys are extremely close.
Oh fucking hell, dude!
Extremely close. It was a.
Did it come down to that decision?
Battle.
Is that why we're talking about this?
Well, it does and it doesn't. I just kind of want to know what your feelings were on it. Because, like I said, I still go by the TTB ruling for the rules of the.
If one of us had called it out and said this is finished by that, then
yes, that would have been a whole different situation.
Yeah, because it's instinct less than. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But anyways, as usual, for the reveal,
yes.
Martin, which one of the three samples was your favorite one to sip?
Really torn between 1 and 2. I think for sheer enjoyability, I would say 2.
2. Dustin,
3.
Which one of the three was your favorite? Cool.
3 was very good.
That means we're gonna start with sample number 1. Okay. We're gonna go right down the line. And if you all are ready, here comes the big reveal.
Let's do it.
Sorry, forgot the headphone warning.
Ready to taste them to find out how dumb I was.
Are you going to taste with these now while you're hearing the answers?
Exactly.
I would, but I drank them already. So.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, sample number 1. Martin, Dustin, both of you guys said it was a single malt. Neither one of you are going to score a point there. It is not single malt. It is. Martin, what do you think it is? If it's not a single malt,
I think it's a rye. If it's not a single malt,
it is a rye.
Oh, God damn it!
Martin, Dustin, for generic ABV proof. Martin, you.
By the way, it's obvious it's a rye now.
Yeah, right. I know it's exactly obviously.
Martin, you said 58%. Dustin, you said 105 proof. Martin, you are going to take a point there. You were within 0.5%. Very good guess.
Wow.
Generic casking. Martin, you said used. Dustin, you said new and used. Dustin, you are going to take a point there. It is new and used casking on this rye whiskey. Martin, Dustin, you guys both said single malt. Martin, you said it was a Scottish single malt. Dustin, you said it was an American single malt. It is actually a straight rye whiskey finished in apple brandy barrels.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't get any of that.
specific ABV proof. Martin, you bumped it up to 60. Dustin, you stayed at 105. The actual specific ABV or proof, 57.5% or 115 proof. So very close, Martin.
I still don't get that on this one, but
it's got like, if you go like there's that tiny bit of heat.
Yeah, I just thought that was like the finishing kind of giving me a little bit more oomph.
Specific cascade, Martin, you said ex-bourbon. Dustin, you said new oak and a white wine. Again, it is a new oak and apple brandy finish.
It's the same thing.
Martin, you said Ben Nevis from SMWS. Dustin, you didn't give me a bottle or a distillery. However, it is New York Distilling, and it is a bottle from Lost Lantern called the Opulent Orchard.
You know, before I jumped on here, I had a thing that I told myself. I'm like, I'm gonna guess Lost Lantern for every bottle, and I should have fucking done that. So.
See, you second guessed you.
You know what I mean?
But that actually explains why I was.
That
explains why I was so confused, because apple is a Scotch note, but I was getting an obvious finishing.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was an apple brandy.
Yeah.
No.
This is a 7-year-old New York rye whiskey, finished in a apple brandy cask.
Germ, I need to hear you say, because I didn't. It's Corey says he loves how you pronounce.
Everybody says the same thing. Okay, it's Opulent Orchard.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Right.
What? That sounds perfect. What are they talking about?
I say opulent.
Oh, okay, never mind. That doesn't sound anything. Yeah. I like it though, dude.
It's my Wisconsin.
100%. That's Wisconsin. That's so dope. Dude.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
All
right. So, anyways, sample number 1 ends in a tie of 1-1.
There we go. We tried for 0-0. We got one.
We almost got it, man. We were close,
dude.
You were close. All right.
I
Sample
actually feel
number
pretty
2.
good about it, even though I was so wrong. Like, I feel like
considering.
Well, I went back and forth between rye, bourbon, and Scotch. So I mean, it was.
That's good. You know what? I love to hear that about that whiskey, because I think that's a fantastic whiskey, and I think every time I sip on it, it's a different experience. It's a very different experience.
Yeah, but apple brandy is just so. I have a bottle actually with some apple brandy finishing, but that was so out of left field for me. Like,
yeah, I didn't get anything. The last thing I had apple brandy was the Calvados Laws. It was like an experimental thing that they did, and that's the last one I had like that, and this tastes nothing like it.
I've got a bourbon that's like a blend of like 15, 6, and like 4-year-old bourbons, and then one of them was finished in an apple brandy cask. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I've also got Nancy Fraley's Murray Hill Special, which was in Calvados.
I think what's cool about rye, like things like rye like this, is like the way that it does sometimes mimic Scotch notes, and it really does, because like I get loads of apple notes with Scotch, and I think that's what mimicked that turned it into that, and that's why I think rye, and like for people who are Scotch drinkers, they should definitely try rye if they never had, because it's so adjacent.
Vice versa as well. If you are a rye fan, I think you should definitely work your way into some single malts for sure.
100%.
And I'll tell you, this one too. All of the interesting stuff for me was on the finish. Which is why I ended up not catching the rye, because the rye was all rye now that I've gone back. But it's so easy to miss that, because as soon as that finish kicks in, you've got that sweet, fruity thing going on there. And then there's this tannic like bitterness, and they're not normally the things I associate. So that's very makes sense that it's a rye with a.
Probably where I got like the slightly honey notes, or it led me towards Ben Nevis. Yeah.
Brother Germ. Buddy. Fashionably late. Must be done with dinner. All right. Sample number 2. Martin, Dustin, you both said single malt. You're both going to get a point there. It is a single malt. So you guys got that right. You both said 46%. No points there. It is not 46%, nor is it plus or minus 2 of 46%.
Okay, no, dude.
Martin, for generic casking, you said it was new and used. Dustin, you said used only. Dustin, you are going to take a point on that. It is used and used only. Martin, you said American single malt. Dustin, you said Scottish single malt for specific category. Neither one of you are going to get a point there.
It's Japanese, isn't it?
It is Irish single malt.
Really?
The Irish folders again, dude. You know what I mean?
Fucking potato lovers.
No, I don't get any of that like vanilla
I don't either.
metallic note from an Irish at all here.
Yeah, like that unmalted malted barley is not happening for me here.
Single malt, not pot still.
Oh, okay.
Even still, I still get it even on the single malts. Even it's obviously more noticeable on pot still, but I still get it on single malts. I get it on powers, John Lane's and stuff. Redacted. Sorry, I can't say that.
Yeah, right. So for specific proof, you both stayed at 46. It is actually on the floor. It's 40%, 80 proof. So you guys were just a bit off.
Oh, fuck.
That doesn't shock me going back.
Yeah, I mean, it has a little bite. That's nice. That's why I like those. Sometimes those 40. That's why people should not overlook 43 to 40% because there are some biters out there, dude.
I think that's the Irish bite. That's
they fudge it a little bit.
I find the bite to be the casking that it was.
Yeah.
Which specific casking? Martin, you said new and ex bourbon. Dustin, you said ex bourbon. It is actually sherry only, full sherry maturation.
What? Wild, dude.
That is very refilled cherry.
Right?
I mean,
Yes.
I'm tasting it. That is, I do get a kind of chocolatey note there, but I mean, it's.
I got something. You know what I mean?
I got all the sherry. That's all I got off of this thing. And for me, that's not one of my favorite things. Some can do it very, very well. Most miss the mark for me.
Nosing it now, sherry does make sense here, but
I wish I still had it.
you just smell the glass. The empty glass should be good too.
I don't know where it went.
But I feel like you could get a malt that would do this without the sherry. Like
I don't, dude. Now I smell. I don't.
I think we don't need to use it today, so that's good. I think it's young. I think it's young single malt whiskey. I think it was full sherry. I think it's in the 4, 5, maybe 6 year mark, or a blend of all those things, right? That's what I think, and I think some of that young character comes through with the sherry spice, and it makes it maybe a little bit better than what it actually stats wise. But Martin, you said Exact Distillery 45th Parallel. You called it their ASM, which, for your information, is called the Mackenzie Reserve.
Thank you there.
Yes. Dustin, you said Craigellachie, 10-year-old from Clan Denny. It is actually the Exact Distillery is Bushmills, and the bottle is the Sexton.
I should have got that one.
This stupid hexagonal bottle.
You know what?
So freaking happy to get rid of. It takes up 2 spaces in the cabinet,
but it's not terrible.
It isn't terrible. It's not terrible whiskey by any means. They need to change the bottle. Like
they do. It's fucking terrible.
It's cool looking, right? It is cool looking. First of all, trying to pour this is absolutely horrible. Second of all, you have no idea how much is in there.
Dude, there was and that's actually that's an opinion shared by bartenders. Like when I was in Colorado, like I would go to, and for summer they just had this one place had a terrible whiskey selection except for a few decent Irish whiskeys, and every single bartender I'd be like, just give me Sexton, and they're just like, I fucking hate this bottle, dude.
Yeah,
like,
it sucks to pour. It's the worst bottle I've ever poured.
That sucks. It's decent though. I mean, it's solid. I see it now.
It's okay. Yeah,
it's okay. You know what I mean?
It's not winning awards, but it's okay.
About it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't either what we thought it was. So, like, Jesus Christ.
No. Well, I was just looking for something in the Scotch category that was younger. I mean, in the 10-year Craigellachie, I was like, But it makes sense that it's probably like Donald's saying 4 or 5 years old.
The Irish Whiskey Encyclopedia says it's 4 to 5 years old, which fits right into what I thought.
I'm gonna pour.
All right, so sample number 2 ends in a point total of 1 for Martin, 2 for Dustin. So we are at a total of 2 to 3 in favor of Dustin.
All right, Dustin, here we go.
I'm trying to lose, man.
Sample number 3.
We're pretty similar on this one too. So
we were real
similar on this one. Martin and Dustin, both of you called this a rye whiskey. You are both going to take a point there. It is a rye whiskey. Your proof was pretty close. Martin, you said 56%. Dustin, you said 115 proof. Neither one of you are going to get a point there. You're a bit high.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. Martin, Dustin, both of you said new for generic casking. You are both going to take a point there. It is new for generic casking.
Look at us, dude. You know what I mean? Swarming
Martin,
it in, dog.
You said straight rye whiskey. Dustin, you said finished rye whiskey. Martin, it is straight rye whiskey. You are going to take a point there.
Thank you, my friend.
You bumped your specific ABV up by
little bit.
0.8, so 56.8. Dustin, you came down by 1 proof point at 114 proof. Again, no points there. We are at 48.3% or 96.6 proof. Specific casking, Martin, you said new. Dustin, you said new and sherry. Martin, you are going to take a point there. It is new and new only. Martin, you said Exact Distillery, Woodinville. Dustin, you said New Riff. No points there. Martin, you said some single barrel from Woodinville.
I know
Dustin, you didn't give me a bottle. The actual distillery is MGP.
Hail Satan, dog.
This has to be double oaked then, right?
This is where it came. Yeah, this is where it is.
Not to mention
never
that
an
it is
MGP like
it
this.
is not MGP's standard recipe. This is Sagamore double oak. So it is a Sagamore special recipe.
Really?
Distilled at MGP.
I was even trying some Sagamore before this.
Fucking hell, dude.
What is I forget what the stats was. 4 to 5 years old in high char, and then 18 months in a high toast.
See,
I taste the toast all over the place here.
When you said toasted marshmallow, see, this is one of the only toasted barrel things that I do not get green sappy wood from. I always get green sappy wood when it says toasted on it. So, but that is what prompted the question of is double oaking a finish or not a finish? On the label, TTB approved label, we say straight rye whiskey. No finished, not finished in another barrel, none of that. So that's what I base my answers on, is the TTB rulings.
We live by the laws, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we do.
If nothing else.
I don't know how I feel about that, truthfully. Like, because it is not a there wasn't something in that cask beforehand, I don't necessarily think it's a finish. However, it does totally change what the whiskey is.
Well, and that's kind of why I mentioned the point of like toasting. Going from a charred barrel to a toasted barrel is a complete different flavor.
Yeah,
sure, it is. It absolutely is.
I mean, it's pretty apparent on here that's part of it. I'm surprised there's not sherry in here.
Yeah,
you scared the hell out of me with that one, dude. Like when you said that, I'm like, fuck, there definitely is. There's definitely something in here now. Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the two barrels gave me something similar to sherry and the fruitiness of the rye, but man.
Well, I started off. So the thing I scratched out was bourbon immediately. Like immediately, I'm like, and there was half a fucking second for me where I'm like, now I know Germ doesn't have a lot of Buffalo Trace, but he does have Stag, and it had a very just like that over oaked, like just kind of just that where it gets to like that too tannic, too sweet, but then that stopped.
Well, I could see you getting the cherry from the Buffalo Trace too on this one.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like there was like this really weird note, but that stopped, and all of a sudden it took over with just that licorice, and I'm like, it's got to be a rye. But yeah. I thought Woodinville because I get that note a lot with them. Like I get that on their like their lower proof stuff, but I also get it like on some of the higher proof stuff. It's just that super crazy licorice note.
I'm glad I didn't get the licorice because I know what you're talking about with Woodinville, and I dislike that.
Yeah, I like it, and I sort of did like. I have a weird thing. Like there's times where I absolutely love the stuff that they put out, but then I get that note too much, and I'm like, it's kind of gross.
Yeah. And to answer your question, I have the Woodinville 8-year is the Woodinville rye that I have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. That if I would have known that, I know that's definitely not that one. That one.
Yeah, I know you like that one.
I
So.
fucking love that one. Yeah.
All right. So Martin, that ends sample number 3, 4-2 for in favor of Martin, which totals out at 6-5. You guys were close.
Fucking crazy, dude.
It would have been a tiebreaker with the finish thing.
It
100%.
It would have been, and then you would have had to guess ages. So just out of curiosity, sheer curiosity, did you have an age guess for any of these?
Yeah, I had it for all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't write anything down, but the first one I was thinking 6 to 8. The
6,
second
7.
one, the second sorry. The first one was the rye with the finishing. Yeah, I would have said 6 to 8 there. I would have said the same for this one, and then I would have said somewhere in the 8 to 10 range for the last one.
8 to 10. Okay.
I probably would have been closer to 10. Like I would have. I mean, I just said 9 just because.
We're not terribly far off. Sample 1, I put 9. Originally, I put fucking 14. Like I scratched out 14.
Wow.
I know, like, but that's because it presented itself. It's like I was trying to like, what the fuck Nevis does germ have? Because I was so stuck on that. I put 5 originally for sample 2, but I know that's not. Obviously, that's not a very good guess.
I would say because it's non-age stated, but
Yeah.
I can guarantee you there's 5-year stuff in there.
Yeah. So then sample 3, when I thought it was Woodinville, I'm like, well, I know it's not the 8 or 9 year. I'm like, but it could be something that they put out through SM. I know there's Woodinville through SMWS.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, maybe that's it. So I put it in the 5 to 6. Is what I wrote down for that one.
Okay.
So
So sample 1, 7 years. Sample 2, like I said, is the NAS. I would say Donald came in and let us know it was a 4 to 5-year-old blend. And sample 3, 5.5 years.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I would have definitely had that. I would have been wrong on sample 3 because I definitely. But again, it's because of the double oak thing, which I didn't cross my mind. I thought that was adding. That just to me comes off older.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, it's that. Honestly, that's the most challenging one I've had so far, dude. Like
that first one is crazy because it's just. I never would have guessed apple brandy.
Never.
It wouldn't have crossed my mind to consider Calvados. You know.
Never once.
And once you say that, it makes so much sense why I was struggling because I'm like, I get apple, so it's got to be Scotch.
I have,
but it's too fruity, and then there's this tannic note. So I'm like, did they use new oak and then finish it and like some white wine? Like that was all I could come up with how they did this. It didn't dawn on me that it was a Calvados, and
like this is the only thing that I had that's Calvados, which is a Nelson Brothers.
Okay,
I need to try it just to
see. You gotta see.
Oh,
Science. It's science.
A little sip here again, and yeah,
I love
fruit's
science.
higher than I said.
Because now I got to be like, do I get that same note here? Obviously, it's bourbon versus something else, but like, oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. I see
we
it.
did really poorly on the proofs. Then we got 2 points total.
Martin hit pretty darn close on one proof, like really close, within a half a point.
The first one.
Yeah.
I got that hydrometer, dog.
I mean, you guys said 46. Obviously, I mean, just taking a stab in the dark, I would say you probably think that I don't have many 40 or 43 percenters on my cabinet. I mean, I would say probably the same thing for either of you two as well. So, that's not a bad guess. 46 on a 40 percenter, especially with a load of sherry in it like that. And then you were just a little low on sample number, or a little high on sample number 3.
Definitely,
and that's a rye that can definitely do that. So,
yeah. Corey's making comments about our pronunciation of Calvados. So we want to address that, or
I know.
Corey's opulent
turns his nose up to everything.
Hey, dude, there's opulent Calvados is a great fucking name. If you ever do another pick, dude, and it's apple brandy, please do that.
I was thinking the band name.
Oh,
I will definitely do that.
That would be a hell of a band name.
Opulent
All
Calvados.
right.
I'd listen to them.
We're gonna end it here. This was a great show, guys. I need to take a break, 2-week break more often. We had 25 viewers through the entire show with spikes up to 30.
Dude, hell yeah. Smash that like, everybody.
So thank you, everybody, for tuning in, checking out. Thank you, guys. Martin, Dustin, appreciate you both coming on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Martin, congratulations on your move forward.
Thank you, sir. Dustin, it was a fucking proper battle, brother.
It was a proper battle. Both of you guys did excellent.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have another proper battle. We got a whiskey guy and a cigar guy going after it.
Oh shit.
So that is Doug from Single Malt Frontier or Demi Taste going up against Sevdet Alus is the Instagram handle. I don't know who he is. I have not interacted with him at all. So this was a
second round. Isn't this a second round?
No, this is a makeup for the first round. They had to cancel, or there had to be a cancellation for their first time.
Okay.
We're making up tomorrow.
We'll find out if he's cool.
Realistically, right now, this show should be on Wednesdays and Wednesdays only, but with a couple makeups in place. I have two left. Tomorrow's one of them, and Southern Bourbon Addict is the other one. And that'll happen on the 22nd of January. So I will get them done this month, and we will be back on to just Wednesdays, which I'm kind of happy about because 2 a week is rough.
But yeah. I mean, it is January 7th. I mean, it would have been cool if it was yesterday.
I know, but it one of these years it will fall.
It'll fall on a holiday. Yeah, I get it.
It will fall on the 6th. I get it.
We get it.
Guys, so if you first time tuning in, or if you haven't yet, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't yet, go over to 3 Guys 1 Grain, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when we put something out. Like I said, starting tomorrow, we are going to drop a short every day. It is the 3 of us stitched together, trying the same samples, giving some real quick bullet point thoughts on each whiskey. Leading up to the 19th when we go live to reveal all of those whiskeys from the shorts and have one from scratch, and day 12 will be on the 19th. So please go over, hit the subscribe button through 3 Guys 1 Grain. And other than that, thank you all for coming in and spending the night with me. Cheers to both of you, and cheers to all of you. And until tomorrow, have a good one.